All right, awesome. Tell me about it.
All right. Well,
The marketing guy wants to market.
so we'll go over the driving controls of it first. So it's air suspension that regulates itself automatically, so you don't have to worry about that during the drive. Once you hit 50, it drops down to the low setting, so you're more aerodynamic. High and very high, you have to manually set them because it's inefficient for the car to be at those kinds of that high off the ground for normal driving. And then steering mode is comfort's more like a Cadillac feel, sports like a BMW. It's a tightens up the steering wheel. Standard to middle of the road. Traction control will always have on. It just monitors how much torque is getting sent to each wheel. Regenerative braking is a neat feature in our cars, so a lot of hybrids have it, but with ours, it kind of works like brake assist. So at lower speeds, it's going to be more aggressive. So as you're driving, when you let your foot off the accelerator, it turns the motor into an alternator and funnels energy back to the battery. So on standard, it extends your range and extends your brake life as well.
Cool.
And then creep is so it feels more like an automatic car. So when you're like have your foot on the brake and you let go of the brake, it starts to kind of roll forward with that slow rolling motion. That's pretty much all the driving things there. And then your infotainment bar here at the top, cabin and climate controls at the bottom.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then I'll have you adjust your seat there on the left side.
Yep, I already did that.
Good. Perfect.
Awesome.
Then if you're all set, you just press the brake, bump it up into reverse, and reverse, and then drive when you want to. The mirror's auto tilt down so you can see like the tires.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
You have a rear view mirror, rear view camera.
Yeah, so you can actually have it on while you drive. It actually assists you when you're you need to like see the cars in the right and left lane. Just bump down.
I'm down.
Mm-hmm. Harder.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah, just it's like a hard bump.
So quiet.
Yeah. Makes
You could
no
make
noise.
car sounds for you if that helps.
And then we'll turn left. Yeah, it just makes no noise. When you're accelerating, you'll hear the motor whine, so it has its own like little whine, but that's about it.
Very cool. And so then what's this model compared to the other models?
So this is the performance 85 kilowatt hour battery. So you have 265 miles on a charge, 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. It's 416 horsepower, 443 foot-pounds of torque.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
How long did you say it goes for?
Real world driving range of 265.
Ooh, that gets up and goes. Chirp the tires a little bit too.
Yeah, you did.
So do you have like a panic button? No.
We going right, or we going straight?
And
Okay.
then it's gonna at the next light. It's gonna curve off. There's gonna be an on ramp to the right that we take. Yeah, we don't even include the OSHA handles.
Might have to with the way I drive.
Yeah, so this is just we also have the Performance Plus package, so that beefs up your suspension, and your rear tires are 20 millimeters wider, so then if you're drive like that, they're not, the wheels won't slip. That's why we include it.
So I drive an SRT8 Challenger now, so that it's stock is 425.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm used to driving like that.
Yeah.
There's no fun if the wheels don't make sound. If the car doesn't make any sound.
True. Yes, exactly. So at least you get something out of the tires.
You need to add like a sound effects package.
Exactly.
Well, we want it to be unique in the fact that it's an all-electric car.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's awesome. It's definitely an awesome car.
the regenerative braking.
It's really cool. I mean, just the whole feel of the car is cool. You know, I can definitely take my foot off, and it's almost I've got like engine braking, so that's great.
Yeah, and so what's really neat too is that whenever you're letting your foot off the accelerator with regenerative braking in standard, the brake lights come on, so it alerts the other drivers that you're braking.
Yep. Oh, it's got a nice feel to it. I mean, it's definitely got a nice weight to the car.
Yeah, it's 4,600 pounds. It's a pretty heavy car, but all your weight's down below. So it has one of the lowest center of gravity. The battery pack, which is the heaviest component, 17 inches off the ground, and that's 1,500 pounds. So it's all like stretched between the four wheels. So.
Now, is there sort of a replaceable battery you can carry with you, or you're sort of
you just have your one battery pack, and so we have supercharging stations. So when you come up to those, in half an hour you can get 200 miles back to the battery.
Wow. Wow, that's not bad.
So how do these, like, I know from living in where I'm from originally, in Charleston, we have like a lot of water on the road per se.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can actually get it up into the engine and everything. How do these deal with like water and
so
the elements?
Keep right here. Yeah, so here, I mean, your battery pack is isolated. It's encased in an aluminum kind of compartment so that there's nothing really getting to it. And then it has the standard, like, plastic cover for the bottom, so if you scrape it, you scrape it.
Make sure I don't kill a young, unsuspecting Stanford student.
I'm sure they have, like, a special package that keeps the blood from sticking.
Yeah, there you go, yeah. What was your point? I left that car in another time zone. Am I going right or going straight?
Go straight.
Yeah, I might have freaked out the old person in the car behind me, but that's her.
You're probably like, these kids! Wife.
Yeah, exactly. I just killed one of the regents. Sorry. How did it feel back there? Jeff, good? I mean...
You know, when the visions of my life passing by my face are in the way, I'm doing pretty good.
The one thing I miss is
yeah, the shifting?
Yeah.
There's no shifting in this car.
I know.
And so we'll go straight, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
We'll keep going straight. No. Sorry, I didn't see that this is the right on. Yeah, so it's essentially like the top speed's 130, so it's essentially going 130 miles an hour in first gear.
Wow, that's just that's insane.
You have the same amount of power from 0 to 60 as you have from 60 to 100. And
yeah, that's really cool.
That's where it's like unlike any other car you've probably ever driven.
Oh no, without a doubt. Yep. Although there is something to be said about running the gears.
Definitely.
So how does this compete with like the other electric cars?
So we don't really compete against electric cars. We compete with luxury sedans like BMWs, Lexus, Mercedes.
Go straight?
We'll just kind of make a loop. Yeah, because the other electrics are like the Nissan Leaf, which is about $27,000 for base price, and then Prius is a hybrid, it's around 30.
Right.
So they're not really in our price range. And then BMW is releasing their Active E, but I suspect it's going to be same pricing as a little bit higher than the 3 Series, but in that price range. So we don't have anything really in like the luxury sedan market.
Off to our right, the wonderful, beautiful campus of Stanford.
Yeah.
It definitely is a really smooth ride.
Didn't you say you took some classes here? Like a master?
Yeah. Oh, nice. That was fun.
It's probably expensive.
Yeah.
You paid that off yet, Jeff?
Yeah. Took me back 10 years.
Sure.
Should be about ready to start investing in a Tesla.
Yeah.
I blew it on stay out.
We do trade-ins.
There you go.
Trade in.
We'll take your Denali.
You have to take anything.
What?
Trucks. Stay on there. Everything's fine.
Yeah, wow, that regenerative braking is really cool. Oh, man, that thing just takes off. Wow.
So what is on the gauge here? What's the speedometer and what's from the what do you
Yeah, so on the left side is your speedometer, but it has a digital one in the middle of the screen as well. On the other side, you have your
Kilowatts.
So it spikes into the orange when you're using
Okay.
energy, and then spikes down into the green when you're regenerating.
Okay.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yep. And on either side here, you can choose whatever menu you want to see. So you can have empty, media, album artwork, energy tab.
Ha, that's awesome.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you can have any. Yeah, you can have different applications on there while you're driving.
On the past 30 miles, we've used a lot of energy.
Oh, that's driving?
Yeah.
When was the last time this car was filled up? Or recharged, I
We
guess.
charge it up every night. So that's how we recommend that other people do it, is you just plug it in every night and it charges while you sleep. And we'll turn it here.
Right here.
And I guess you have kind of some of the issues, I guess, of the regular batteries that it needs to be like either like completely like discharged and
Nope.
recharged.
So we use the lithium-ion batteries. They're a little bit bigger than AA, and so they don't have a memory effect.
Okay.
So you can plug it in regardless of whether you drove 20 miles today or 200. You just want to plug it in every night, whenever possible, because it's actually good for the battery. And so the onboard charger regulates the charging, so it, once it's full, it shuts off.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's over 7,000 of the lithium-ion cells in the battery that
Wow.
we're sitting on. Yeah, so it's when we use those, they're high energy dense and no memory effect.
I gotta say, I'm impressed by your product knowledge. It's awesome.
So those batteries, can you replace them like individually or?
No, you replace the whole pack.
The whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's
Can't pull up to Walmart and just get a few.
Couple
I mean,
double
you
A's.
can't access it. I mean, if you try to, you're gonna void your warranty.
And pretty much dismantle the car.
Yes.
So is like, do you have like, what's your warranty on the battery pack itself?
So on the big battery pack, the 85, so 265 miles on a charge, that battery gives you an 8-year unlimited mile warranty, so it's unconditional. So whatever happens to the battery pack, we will replace it or give you one that's prorated to the charge you were getting.
Okay.
And then the standard warranty, just like any other luxury car manufacturer, it's bumper to bumper, 4 years or 50,000 miles, whichever comes first.
No, 4 years that's better than most. Usually it's 3 and 36, so
Yeah.
4 and 50 is better.
And then the extended warranty for the 8 years, 100,000 miles is going to be 4,000. rate it next to your SRT?
It's different experience. So the SRT is a big, throaty muscle car
Yeah.
that is not as smooth driving as this in any way. You know, definitely has different characteristics. It handles differently. This is a luxury, high performance sedan, which is fantastic. So would I buy this over a Beamer, like a 7 Series BMW? Absolutely. Over a CL 550 Mercedes? Absolutely. Really cool, really fantastic. Just that's a great drive.
Awesome. And then just to park it, you just press the chrome button and there you are.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Yep, that's me.
Okay,
Thank you.
Yeah.